Welcome, Pile One. So, if you chose this card, Labyrinth, this is your reading. So, before I go ahead and read the description in the guidebook, right away I'm getting that for some of you, you may not know what you want in love. You may be confused. You may be searching and searching and searching for the right partner, and you just wind up short. You can never find the right person, okay? So, let's see what the guidebook says about Labyrinth. Okay. It says, our awakened soul is on a journey, a walking meditation to realign herself and her path. There has been too much chaos and confusion vying for her attention. Too much outside noise has clouded her ability to hear her intuition. The journey to this sacred space has prepared her in many ways for transformation. By taking herself out of her normal routine and space, she has shifted her perspective and allowed herself to be open to new experiences and realizations. She is taking the time to call on her spiritual guardians to be fully present and in her body. Each time she puts one foot in front of the other, she walks into the center towards herself and wholeness. It is time to rediscover yourself and your path, to take the time and make the commitment to shine a light on yourself, to be open to new truths about yourself. This may require you to do something completely new and to trust the process of transformation. The Labyrinth card is divine call to walk your talk. Know that you are aided through all the transitions you will face in life. You are always supported every step you take, even when you are not walking a spiritual path. You can't at all times, but the path will always be there when you are ready. This card represents the greatest knowledge and journey that you go through in life to know thyself. Dare to go on an exploration to the center of your soul and incorporate and embrace what you find there. You are also being reminded to be present in your journey, to take time to be in the now and not rush through or want things to happen before you are ready. So you could be quite anxious about meeting that perfect person or finding your perfect match. And it's saying here for you to take your time in that process. There's still more for you to learn and there's still more for you to discover about yourself. Okay, Power One? All right, so let's do the tarot. We're going to move on. And I'm going to first do your current energy in love. What's going on with Pile One in love? If anyone who's curious, this deck is Buffy the Vampire Slayer deck. It's a very old show. I think it was back in the 90s. So your current energy in love, we got the Three of Pentacles here, okay? So some of you could be focused on work right now, or you're focused on practical matters in life, or that seems to be taking over your time and your energy, or you could be drowning yourself in the daily routine in life or in work to kind of avoid feeling and to avoid pursuing any kind of personal or romantic connection. Um, so we have here, you could be surrounded by just platonic relationships right now, friendships, work relationships, co-workers, possibly family. So there seems to be in this pile one, you could be a single pile, you guys are single, or you just, nobody significant is in your life currently in romance, okay? So let's see what's next in love for you guys. What's next in love for pile one? And a brand new deck, it's hard to pull out. What's next in love? We got Three of Wands. What else we got here? So next in love for pile one, we got Eight of Cups. So next in love for pile one, and we got Seven of Cups. So I still see you, pile one. Just like the labyrinth said, I still see you in your journey right now. It looks like you're still going to be single for a while. Well, maybe not like a long while, but as far as in the near future, it looks like you guys are single. We got the three of wands here. I feel like you guys are just don't know what you want, to be honest. See, if because you don't know what you want, um, you're not putting that energy out there to find someone new. I feel like you're avoiding something with the Eight of Cups here. It's almost like you really don't want anybody. Okay, you've walked away from the idea of love, or you're soon going to walk away from it. It seems like you're still on this self discovery journey. There's a lot. Could be a healing period for you. It could be a time of reflection, self reflection. And then we got the Seven of Cups, and you guys, like literally, you're confused. You don't know. You got several options. You know, a lot of you might have options of people, but you're not sure who is right. You're not sure who to trust. You don't know if there are any good options, or maybe the options you have, you keep attracting the wrong people. Okay, so that's what I see. What's next in love for you guys is it's really the mindset that you will be in. I don't I feel like you're directionless in this area in your life. You really, like, you literally don't know if you even want love, to be honest. Okay. So it's not going to miraculously come to you if your energy is avoiding it. You're in this avoidance right now. You're in this energy of, I'm not sure if I even want you. So you're not going to get anybody compatible or anybody good when you have that energy that you're putting out to the world or to the spirit world. Okay, pile one. Let's see if we can get any advice for you, because I don't see much of anything for you guys in love's apartment anytime soon, which I kind of already gave advice. So why don't, yeah, we can do advice or any other last messages for this pile from the tarot. Any other messages for pile one? Let's do one card. Oh, two came out. I want to do one. We got 10 of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, you have some family issues you haven't resolved yet. Okay. Um, there could be a lack of, you could be working on your finances as well. Like you could be struggling financially, or you're trying to gain some financial stability, or your family is trying to gain financial stability. So it seems like you guys have other responsibilities right now, in addition to perhaps there's some past family stuff that you haven't faced and you haven't dealt with. Okay. And in order to find that great love, you're going to have to face and deal with some of these issues you've been also avoiding. You're avoiding feeling, you know, you're avoiding, any kind of, pain or disappointment in the past. It's like you need to resolve those issues first. Okay. I feel strongly that you guys, for this pile, somebody has like definitely other relationships and other problems in their life they have to work on before you have room for any new romance coming in. Okay, pile one. This is not a time period for you guys to have romance or to date. This is a very serious time for you right now, and for other areas in your life that need your attention that you could possibly be ignoring. Okay, let me do some oracles, see what else we get. Any other messages for pile one? Messages for pile one. What's next in love? Okay. We got failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So, yeah, if you're down and out about what has happened in the past or the mistakes you've made, I mean, have compassion for yourself and kind of forgive yourself. And just remember there's something positive that can come from that situation. And the positive is that, you learn what not to do going forward, okay? Or you learn what to do going forward. You learn from that experience and you can grow from that experience, okay? We have here balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and I do so without judgment, okay? So like I said, there's some stuff you guys need to balance out in your life. Um, Finances, other relationships, and those things need to be taken care of first. And you need stability in those areas before you can invite somebody new into your life. Okay, and we have death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. What was in the past is no longer serving you. It was meant to end, and it was in your life for a reason. There was something for you to gain from it, some kind of lesson, and it wasn't meant to last forever. And that ending is merely just exactly what this says, a new beginning for something a lot better and something more fulfilling for you down into the future, okay? This could be a major turning point for you, a transformative period, time in your life, where there's still more for you to do aside from romance. You have more to experience and more things in life to fulfill your time, occupy you, and to make you happy. Okay, pile one. All right, that's all I have for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to move on to pile two. Okay, pile two. And I forgot to do the charms for pile one. So I have to make sure I do that for the next two piles. All right, pile two. So we have, if you chose this card action, this is your reading. So before I read the guidebook, I'm already channeling that some of you could be kind of maybe a little too wild. I get like a wild personality, or like you move quick into connections, you rush into connections, you want without there's work involved, okay? Um, you're just not going to get something, it fall in love within the first 2 seconds. It takes time. You got to get to know people. So I feel like there's an energy here of you guys need to slow down. Okay, you might be moving too fast or too much in a rush to get to the end result. So you got to take your time and enjoy the present moment. Okay, this could also mean that, similar to pile one, you're not taking action on somebody, or somebody is not, you're upset because somebody is not showing interest or being, showing you enough attention, or you could be in a no contact situation, is what I'm getting for somebody, okay? But let's read the guidebook and see what other messages we get for action. All right. So we got our awakened soul is in charge and moving ever forward. She is confidently riding her horse in pursuit of her goals. Her arrow has been pulled back and is ready to fly in the direction of her careful aim. She knows that going for her dreams can be like a bow and arrow at times. Her energy has been pulled back just like the arrow, but this allows her to take aim and advance forward. To ride and hunt takes great skill and a trusting relationship with her horse. She knows that she is the only one who can move herself into the future she desires. This is the time to act, no more waiting or sitting on the sidelines. If you have been looking for a sign to move, this is it. You can do it. Don't be afraid to act. Don't allow the fear of doing the wrong thing or making a mistake stop you from doing what you need to do. These experiences are crucial for your growth. You're being called to take control of the direction of your life is going and to check that your actions are aligned with the larger goal and vision. Little actions add up over time. Consider where you are placing your energy. Give yourself permission to decide and move. You are in the driver's seat of your life. It is time to execute your plans. Know that you are guided as you take action in the world as long as you listen to your inner guidance and act when your intuition urges you to. So also I was getting if you're in a no contact situation, the message here is saying it's like move on from that person. If that person is not taking action towards you, why are you waiting around, hoping something would be better? You know, believe people when they show you who they are. If you think there's a possibility they're gonna change, they're not, okay? They're not going to change. They are who they are. There's nothing you can do about it. The only thing you can do is remove yourself from this person's life, okay? So let's go into the tarot and let's see what's going on in your current energy in love. What's going on in your current energy in love? We got the Fool card. What did I say about that energy of which is nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with having fun and being playful. That's necessary. You got to be a little laid back and a lot of fun. But I'm getting also this could mean that maybe you're not taking some people seriously. Maybe that's all you want is fun. For some of you, you could be dating around, currently single, just dating. We're gonna take that. And we got the Ace of Pentacles. To be somebody new you met in your life. For some of you, you had just met somebody new. Okay, there's potential there with this person with the Ace of Pentacles here. It could very well lead to a stable long-term connection. I am channeling that you should take your time and not rush, like I was saying before. I feel like somebody here wants to rush and move too quickly. I do feel like you should take your time if you met this new person. And kind of keep it a stable situation. Let it build over time. Let it grow over time. Okay. Let the person um, develop feelings for you over time. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay. So you are taking a chance on somebody in your current energy, um, getting to know them, um, having your fun, which is nothing wrong with that. But you see potential in this person at the very least. You're hoping for a long-term commitment with this person, okay? So let's see what's next in love. Let's see what we can get from this person here that you're seeing. We got the Queen of Cups. This is the Angel Tarot, by the way, in case anyone is wondering. Ooh, we got the Lovers. Nice. So your instincts are right about this person. It will lead into a relationship, okay? Let me draw one more card. Seven of Wands. It will lead into a relationship. It's not without its obstacles or difficulties, but I feel like these difficulties and obstacles will be overcome. There could be some arguing here. There could be differences of opinions down the road. But I feel like you're going to overcome these problems. With the Queen of Cups here, I feel like there's a need for you to keep your energy like the Queen of Cups, which is, oh wow, I just noticed this teared. Oh wow. I don't know if it came like that or if I did that. Interesting. So, the Queen of Cups here. So remember to keep your energy pure and light, okay? And keep an open heart and an open mind, okay? Try not to be too emotional. Keep your emotions in check. Try not to argue too much and remain sweet and sensitive with your person, okay? So remember to keep that energy with you in this relationship, but I do see a commitment. This Ace of Pentacles is a good sign. I do see a stable long term commitment with this person you have in your current energy. You guys are going to be great lovers, great partners. Um, you are going to find out you have a lot in common with this person, or you guys there's something bringing you guys together other than a physical chemistry. There's something else that brings you guys together and that helps keep your bond strong. So when issues do arise, remember to always go back to what brought you guys together in the first place, like how the commonality between you two, how you guys bonded in the first place. So keep that in mind once the obstacles do arise. Okay, pile two. Um, let's go in to see how this person feels about you. How does this person feel about pile two? Ooh, the Sun card, which is the best card to get in the deck. This person has a lot of positive feelings about you. You bring this person joy. You keep this person positive and hopeful. Okay, they're very hopeful that this connection will last a long time. You make this person very happy. They have a lot of fun with you. You make this person feel young and energetic. You give them energy. You recharge their batteries, so like when they're feeling down, they can call you or hang out with you and they feel a lot better. You make this person feel right at home. Okay. This person feels you're like familiar to them. Okay. This could be your twin flame, but they definitely have a lot of joyful, positive feelings about you. I'm getting like the phrase, you make them feel young again. Okay. Let's see how you feel about this person. The World card. Okay. You feel, let me clarify the World card and see how you feel about this person before I say anything. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Some of you, okay, so this applies to some of you. You may not have a positive outlook about this person and your connection in the future. You may think that, yeah, things are going great now, but the wheels are going to turn, destiny is going to come into play, and it's going to end, because maybe you're used to things ending or you're used to things not working out. So you actually may not be as positive about it, but I don't think it has anything to do with this person. I think it has more to do with your past experiences. You're not trusting your fate and you're not trusting the future, okay? For others of you, you can consider this connection like a very lucky connection. You can also think that this is too good to be true. Like it can't be this good. I mean, like you wish for something long term, but you could be kind of suspicious and unsure of what's going to happen. Okay. You also could feel this person for some of you, is your soulmate and you're destined to be with them. Okay. You could think that this could be your person, like your forever person, and there's nobody else after this person, like you're going to marry this person. It very well could be a possibility for this pile two. You very well could marry this person. I mean, we're getting major arcana here. and especially the Sun card, by the way, Gemini, Leo. Um, so these are all really good signs. This actually could lead into a marriage, okay? At the very least, something extremely long term. So if your instincts are telling you that, definitely trust your instincts on this situation going forward, whether they're good or bad. But in your case, pile two, this is looking really good. This look like your forever person. This is your soulmate. This is definitely your person. Okay, pile two. All right, let's do some oracle cards and see what other messages we have for pile two. What other messages do we have for pile two? About their person, what's next in love. Regeneration, nice. Like I said, this person feels energized by you, and I feel you also will be energized by this person. It's like you guys fill each other's cups, okay? You guys are going to make each other happy. This is a very fortuitous situation. Exchanging gifts. You got an equal give and take between the two of you. You guys might give gifts to each other. Um, and your person is definitely going to be the kind of person who's going to spoil you. They're very generous. Okay, we got numbers 27 and 46. That could be significant for you, could be ages, or 27 could be a date. So let's see what else we got for pile two. Time for a nap. You guys, like I said, I felt somebody like wants to rush, and it's time to take it easy. So enjoy the moment with this person. Enjoy each and every moment. Really enjoy the present and each day. Don't overlook the little things and the small moments you have with someone, or the small gestures they give you. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to the little things this person does and says, and appreciate them. And we got number 24. So let's do one more card. Building blocks. Yeah, I feel like there's you definitely down the road, you guys are going to work on your connection together, because like I said, there's some obstacles down the road, but it will be worked out. And with building blocks here, I feel take it one step at a time, okay? Don't rush. We got number 28 here. So take one step at a time. You know, things happen over time. People fall in love over time. It doesn't happen overnight. It shouldn't happen overnight. You shouldn't fall head over heels right in the beginning. You don't know the person. You haven't seen them in a bad situation. You haven't seen their shadow yet. So take it easy and do one step at a time. Okay, pile two. All right, that's all I have for you. If you haven't liked, shared, or subscribed, please do so. I'm moving on to pile three. Hey, pile three. So if you chose this card, boundaries, this is your reading. So before I get into the guidebook, right away, I'm feeling like you guys have learned to set those boundaries. Some of you might be a little angry, or you might be like a little negative when people come around, or you might be defensive. That's the word I'm looking for. You might be a little defensive with people, like you're ready to fight at any time. don't trust anyone. This also could be a gender thing for a lot of you. Um, but you could be really good at setting boundaries with people. So that's the positive aspect of where you're at right now. You're not going to tolerate bad behavior, which is a good thing. You shouldn't, but you also don't want to be so strict that your heart is closed and not open to the good experiences. For those who struggle setting boundaries, this is a message here for you just to learn how to do that. I mean, don't let people walk all over you. You know, don't put up with bad behavior just so you're not alone. It's not worth it. You're going to wind up suffering more. There's more pain than pleasure in a situation like that. Okay. Um, okay. So I'm going to go. I'm just shuffling that real quick. I'm going to go into the guidebook and see what boundaries says. What messages do we have from boundaries? Okay. Our awakened soul is casting a magic circle, which acts as an energetic boundary to contain her magic until she is ready to release it. It takes training and energetic awareness to be able to cast a successful circle. She has to be aligned in her mind, body, and soul. It also ensures that outside energies don't interfere with her focus and work. A magic circle or boundary does not have to be just in ritual. We can create our energetic protections every day. She is aware of her boundaries in everyday life, her magic, spiritual work, and her job. She also knows how to pull this energy down safely and to give it back to Gaia, taking care of her energetic health. It is time to look at both the energetic and physical boundaries that you have in place. Take a look at your relationships, environment, work, spiritual community, and any other area where you have an energy exchange or relationship. Do you feel comfortable in these spaces and relationships? Every day you make a choice of how people treat you through what you will accept or reject as being appropriate. This is a call to take responsibility and know that you can change things for the better, starting right now. Saying no can be an act of self love and is often extremely brave. Don't be afraid to put yourself first before you do things for other people or expend your energy outward. You may feel as though your boundaries are being tested at the moment. This is completely normal, especially if you have recently changed the dynamic of a relationship through your own self care. Know that it will get smoother, and easier the more you are in power. Assert your right kindly. Say no. So, like I said, for those who struggle with setting boundaries, that is a message for you. For some people, it takes practice. Over time, you learn. Sometimes, unfortunately, people learn through extreme pain. It takes pain for people to learn. Okay, so we're going to move over to the tarot. We're going to do what your current energy in love is first. What is pile three's current energy in love? We got Ace of Swords. I kind of figured you were in that energy. What else we got? Three of Wands. So, you guys, similar to pile one, could be single. And you could be busy with other things, like love may not, whoops, sorry about that. Love may not be a focus for you guys, pile three. Um, you may be enjoying life doing other things, enjoying your friends, enjoying your work, schooling, whatever the case may be. Um, you could be waiting around for that special person, but you're not going to settle. I feel like this is a pile who's not going to settle. All right, you're looking for that perfect match, that perfect person. With the Eight of Swords here, I feel like you guys are quite a bit in your head. I feel like some of you can overthink a little bit too much. You might be too picky and, you know, maybe unrealistic in some cases. Your expectations might be way too high, but you're you could be in your head and your heart could be blocked right now. Your heart chakra could possibly use You could use like a Reiki section to open up your heart chakra because you might emotionally be blocked because you're in your mental energy right now. You're in your also in your physical energy with the 301s here. Um, you are feeling more grounded to earth and taking care of everyday life and practical matters, but I don't get a cup in your current energy. So that tells me that your heart could be closed off. Okay, pile three. All right, let's see what's next in love for pile three, if anything. What's next in love for pile three? Ooh, the lovers. Pile two got the lovers. Nice. What's next in love for pile three? We got Ace of Wands. What's next in love for pile three? And we got the Emperor. Wow. Got Aries and Gemini here. Okay. So there's definitely somebody new coming into your life. I'm going to say within the next 6 months for this pile. There's somebody new coming in. So it's a very passionate, excitable kind of connection. It's almost like the love at first sight kind of thing. Um, so you guys are, I feel like you could be opposites in some way. Like you could be from two different cultures, two different races, maybe different, it could be same sex kind of gender thing. I mean, or it's something unique about your connection, I feel. Let me just say that your connection is unique in some way, at least superficially. But I definitely feel like there's a new passionate love affair coming to you guys within the next 6 months. The Emperor here to me, I'm channeling, is a warning, okay? Is a warning for you guys. So this is either your energy or the other person. They could be too much in their masculine energy and not balanced enough with the feminine, okay? So take a look out for that. Try, make sure you trust your intuition. And again, that's why we got boundaries here. For those who don't set boundaries, you are running the risk of this person being too dominating and too controlling, okay? Because that's what I'm channeling from the Emperor card here. You are running the risk of that. So be careful on, pay attention to what you're attracted to, and try to get to know why that is. Why are you attracted to these types, okay? But that's just a warning for some of you about this person. This also could be your energy. You could be too aggressive, or maybe I'm getting this energy of superficial. Somebody is superficial, but anyway, you might be too aggressive or too much of a brute, okay? Or you might focus too much on the superficial aspects of the relationship. So having fun, I'm not saying having fun is such a big deal and that's bad. Um, it's not bad to have fun, but if you're looking for something more, if the other person is looking for something more and you're staying at a superficial level, be careful of that. Or, if you or the other person is not appreciating each other for the value you bring instead of the superficial stuff, then, it's not going to be much of a good experience. And if you're falling for people for superficial reasons and then get mad that they turn around and treat you horribly, well, that's a sign for you guys that maybe you shouldn't be looking for those superficial qualities, and you should look more for substance. Okay, I am getting that for this pile. So take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, leave it alone. Choose a different pile. But that's what I'm getting here for pile three. But there's definitely a lot of passion here, a lot of chemistry. You guys can have a lot of fun together. Um, you have certain things in common. Uh, it's like you have like minds. You may think the same, similar sense of humor. I see laughing with this pile, a lot of laughing and joking around. Okay. Um, let's see. What other messages do we have? Let's get from the tarot about you and this new person. Let's see. What's going on with pile 3 and their new person? What's next in love? Ooh, the star card, Aquarius energy. Okay. And we got Leo energy, the strength on the back of the deck. And then we got 4 of Cups. I actually feel pile 3, the star is telling me that for some of you, you're good single. Like you're very independent for some of you and powerful, and you don't really need anybody. You could just be enjoying your life and having fun. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. The people you run into may not fulfill your emotional needs or your every need, but I feel like you kind of don't care because all by yourself you're good with the star card here. I feel like you shine bright all by yourself. You don't really need anybody. You're a self healer. You heal yourself. With the 4 of Cups here, I feel like you get bored, some of you, with people. They may be boring, or there's something about the connections that just overall don't work out long term. They're, like they're good for a moment, or there's some good things about them, but then they don't work out overall. But I feel like the star card is really sticking out to me. You really don't care and it doesn't bother you. You guys are looking to the future. You're saying, I have a lot of time. There are more people out there. I can go out and meet somebody else. I can replace this person with somebody else. I don't need this person. Okay. I do feel that energy with you guys. I feel like eventually after this new person, you're going to be single. To be honest with you, I feel like they're no longer going to work for you down the road. Um, they're just not fulfilling. They're just not the right one for you. They're not fulfilling every need. Okay. I feel like you guys, again, with the strength card here, um, you really have overcame a lot, and you really, um, you're really tough, solid, strong people here. And you can take a lot. You can take a punch, as the saying goes. Um, but I feel like when it comes to romance, you're not there yet. You're not getting that right person yet. But I feel like that person is, oh, it's a case of hair. I feel like that person is in your future for this pile 3. I feel like you do have that perfect person. Um, but that perfect person is gonna come into your life at a time where you feel like you don't need anybody. Okay. Um, if you're not already feeling that now, you're gonna be whole. You're gonna feel whole. You're gonna feel or healed, or you're gonna feel, if not healed, if that doesn't resonate, more like you're gonna fulfill yourself and fulfill your needs first. You're gonna do the self-love first, and then once you start doing that and focusing on yourself, that's when that right person comes along. Okay, pile 3. Let me do some oracle messages before I end things. Get these cards out of the way. Let's see what other messages we get. I'll just shuffle. Other messages do we have for pile 3? What's next in love? What's going on with pile 3? What's next in love? What's next in love for pile 3? Self-esteem. Yeah, you guys could really, some of you could need to work on your self-esteem a little bit, that self-care, that self-love. Believe you are deserving of better. Believe you're deserving of more. Like, don't settle and expect a little more than what you have been expecting from people, okay? So, what else do we have for pile three? Balance, pile two, got that. Maybe some of you can have an addictive personality. You get addicted to people, or addicted, or like you focus on, again, the superficial stuff or the stuff that is not fulfilling for you. And we got guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay. And then we have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So maybe there's a need for you to forgive yourself. You feel guilty about something you've done or you haven't done, and perhaps let go of what people have done to you in the past. Just let go of that resentment. Okay. All right, pile three, that's all I have for you. If you haven't liked, share, subscribe, please do so. And I will see you next time.